Rich letting it marinate.
And why wouldn't ya?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first the challenger to my right, representing Naptown All Pro Wrestling, hailing from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in tonight at 355 pounds, heavyweight hustle, Calvin Tankman.
Kurt Greenleaf looks nervous.
Gotta believe he can feel the energy in the room right along with us. Eric Greenleaf, the moment not lost on him by any means.
And introducing his opponent in the corner to my left, from straight out of the gate, weighing in at 206 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the Big Boofa, Dezmond Cole.
I'm telling you, that's a stone cold look on the face of Calvin Tankman. Not impressed, Johnny.
Yes, indeed. This top shelf Troy, we sit on hallowed ground right now. This is the kind of bout that galvanizes the status of a championship as a world championship.
I would just be careful though, Tankman. I wouldn't count those chickens until they hatch.
We have always heard that touching that championship belt before actually winning it can be something of a bad omen.
I suppose so.
Calvin Tankman now.
Like I said, cool, calm, and collected throughout all of this.
Yes, indeed. Gotta believe Calvin Tankman, that ability to stay cool under pressure, that's what's brought him home, that litany of gold that you alluded to before.
Absolutely.
Now locking horns. Going to test the waters. Heavyweight hustle.
Take it. And he knew what he was getting into.
Oh, yeah.
Boofa knew exactly what he was getting into. You can see it in his face, but now he's going to feel it. Now he is going to feel it.
Two names are required on those championship contracts. Dezmond Cole absolutely signed off on this.
Gotta believe that we have not heard the last of Channing Thomas, very upset
that
he had to enter the Limitless Rumble. And I think that was due in part to that loss in tag team action. Whether he was not a part of the equation of that pinfall, but that is why he's in the Rumble and not getting the immediate rematch here tonight, Johnny. That makes 2 straight losses for the Channing Thomas camp. And Papa Bear is not happy about it.
No, we've heard more. He's opened up the checkbook even more. And now, Calvin Tankman in the meantime, jockeying for position on that top wrist lock. Switches up to the knee strike to the midsection. But the agility of the Big Boofa, that rhythm on display. Hold on. Woo. Oh, baby.
Feeling it, though, and that is I don't think Boofa realized you got to take advantage here. And this is not exactly how I would take advantage of it.
A second too late on the Hurricanrana attempt on a heavyweight wrestler of this magnitude.
Ugh.
The enziguri connects, and now Dezmond Cole ascending.
Stick and move. This is the movement part, Johnny. Keep moving. Keep getting out of the way. Do not get caught.
Yeah, and
do not get
caught.
Calvin
Tankman.
It was the wrong. I'm with you, Calvin. That was the wrong move, and Boofa knows it all too well right now.
And now, but out the back door, Dezmond Cole. The bridge is low. Out goes Tankman.
Nicely done, Boofa.
And this is a big moment for Cole.
Gonna have to be quick. Oh!
Good God! Ah! Jettisoned into the steel.
Spine first. No, not on the apron.
This is how you bring home championships.
Tankman.
Ah! Elevates with a powerbomb right into the apron. And if anybody watching at home had any questions about why the resume of Calvin Tankman runs that long, Me, I give you Exhibit A.
Oh, my word. Calvin Tankman. I saw this matchup, and Johnny, I was excited for it. And I am unbiased. We talk about this all the time, but my goodness, I love this matchup for Dezmond Cole. This has got to be the biggest competitor. Take a look at this man's resume and the competitors he's taken the likes of. Donovan Dijak, Jake Something, who we've seen battle it out here at Limitless Wrestling. Like, he's a heavyweight horror, and Dezmond Cole.
I'm still blown away. The general energy in this room for anybody watching at home, it's different. It's been disrupted. That stanza of violence on the outside they just saw from Calvin Tankman, second to none, and he's just getting started.
Tankman, though, like I said, can bide his time. He did want to feel out Dezmond Cole. Sticking and moving, he wanted to know where he was moving. He found out, held on to him, and now Dezmond Cole has not been able to improve or recover since then.
Calvin Tankman now bowls over Cole, and he is eyeing Dezmond Cole like the first course of a 5-course meal. And that Limitless Wrestling World Championship may be waiting as the 5th course if this keeps on this course.
Arrogant cover by Calvin Tankman, boot over the chest of one big boot of Dezmond Cole. Playing with his food now, and this is when you cannot let him recover. We've seen what happens when you let Dezmond Cole recover. How about winning the Vacation Land Cup? Beating Aiden Agro to advance in the Vacation Land Cup. Defeating Channing Thomas and ending his reign of terror as Limitless Wrestling Champion.
Yes, indeed. A week shy of breaking the record of the all-time. Dezmond Cole, from the get-go, has been a world beater. But so has Calvin Tankman. Something's got to give.
And, you know, just think about it for 1 second. Let's say Dezmond Cole gets past him tonight. Let's say that Tankman somehow slips on this banana peel at this point. Imagine who's waiting in the wings in that Limitless Rumble. How about Rip Bison, former Limitless Wrestling Champion? We haven't talked about Rip Bison tonight. He is in the Limitless Rumble. Talk about other people. I believe Tyree Taylor is in the building tonight for the Limitless Rumble. Think about those guys. We saw Zach Patterson earlier is in that Limitless Rumble. They're going to start being bigger competitors. The winner of that fatal 4-way.
Hold on. Jockeying forward on the sunset flip. We may see Calvin Tankman or Dezmond Cole in the Limitless Rumble, depending on how this match ends up.
Gets up! Bundy, yes! That's got to be a new champion. Only two.
I said ends up in what might have been the ending, but Dezmond Cole, the resilience, the will to win, to forge forward lives on.
You know, we've seen the evolution of the big man in recent years, what they've been able to train their bodies to do. Sometimes you go back to that book of like a King Kong Bundy. It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be accurate. And he just did it with that splash right there. No nonsense, get the job done. Tankman is the front runner here tonight, Johnny Torres.
So far, pitching the equivalent of a perfect game in pro wrestling terms. But now, the Irish whip, Dezmond Cole holds on. Tankman coming in hot, met with the elbow.
Tankman, got to clear the cobwebs there. Got him just right, Johnny Torres.
And those educated feet of Dezmond Cole, that's what got him to this stance thus far. One more time around.
Whoa. Making those knees wobbly, perhaps. Tankman in hot. Up and over goes Dezmond Cole.
The capoeira, that cartwheel kick, lands flush. Tankman stunned in the corner. Cole, there's your chance.
He's going to have to stay on him. Go after those tree trunks that he calls legs. Get him off that vertical base. Buffa in now with an elbow. Tankman, this is not the time, Buffa. I don't know, Johnny.
Didn't waste a ton of motion, but just enough. Backbreaker, bowled over, lariat.
Eviscerates Big Buffa. Calvin Tankman washing his hands on this one. You can put it on the board. New champion Eric Greenleaf. Only two.
Got all of that. That lariat and then some. How many more of those can Dezmond Cole weather? Not many. Not any man could.
Say Tankman now, though, gonna have to reevaluate. I think if he goes for another one of those avalanche-style splashes, that's going to be the key to victory. But he'd rather sit and jaw jack here with the faithful. Do that after you become champion, Tankman, but don't do it yet.
This your champ. Money in my hand.
Tankman now playing with his food.
Not wise.
And again, methodical. He knows exactly what he's doing. Big kick.
Dezmond Cole, those eyes aren't glassy anymore. Rising.
Oh, you bringing that fight now, huh?
Bringing that fight now, he says. Bufa can bring the fight. He ain't afraid.
Oh, and those elbows are razor sharp. Tankman feels it.
Oh. Levels him with a forearm. Bufa back up. Pardon me.
Oh, we're testing metal now. We're testing jaws.
Laying each one of those in. Each one better than the last. Calvin Tankman's got to clear the cobwebs here.
Stunned here.
He cleared the cobwebs, and he just cleaned the clock of one Dezmond Cole.
He's so strong with that striking in the pocket.
I think, why wouldn't you want to keep him close? Wait a minute. Bufa says no. Elbow pads off.
Steps in.
Those forearms going to be a little bit more sting to him there, Johnny.
The pair of trifectas. Tankman stunned, the flying knee.
Whoa! Got to take the big man off his feet. He's getting closer. Goozle. This Tankman.
Not a lot of room for Cole to move, but set to cross the ring. Cartwheels over the top. Stop Cole, the head kick. Swirl of the fingers. Watch this. Bufa.
Catches him.
Jaw jacked. Tankman on rubber legs. One more. Coming in hot.
Oh, nicely done. Oh, almost.
Dives into the capo kick.
Out of the ring, but not off his feet. Now is Bufa's chance. He was stopped before. Second time's the charm. Finally takes Tankman off his feet. Finally.
The tope Coney low was the secret sauce for taking down Calvin Tankman, who rolls back into the ring.
Rolls back in the ring, but not up onto his feet yet.
Dezmond
Could be
Cole
a jump off
ascending.
here. Could be that jump off, Johnny Torres.
Oh, feeling it, summoning the energy
Johnny,
in
if
the
he
room.
hits it. If he hits it. Tankman moves.
Oh! Sticks the splash.
Graceful. Gets it. Only 2-0. Eric Greenleaf almost had that hand down for a count of 3. Graceful as ever. And again, it didn't need to be the flip. That splash just as effective. And Tankman, you see him holding his stomach.
But
He feels every bit of it.
You already know the X Factor, that 61st minute, if you will. If it had been to jump off, we may have heard that second bell and the and still.
It's possible that rotation could make a difference.
But Dezmond Cole, Calvin Tankman, neither undeterred, rolling on.
Bufa once again measuring. Tankman gets him this time, brings up the high rank district.
Just like that. Tankman.
Ugh, big forearm once again from Calvin Tankman. Look, big man's going up. Let me tell him he's going to the top. Stay right about there, man. Stay right about there.
We may not have a ring left for the Limitless Rumble.
We're going to have to reinforce that ring for the Limitless Rumble.
But Bufa.
Each shot landing. You can see probably still feeling the effects of that splash from Bufa. Each one connecting.
Wait.
Oh,
Tried and true.
He's stuck. How's he going to get out? There's only one way out.
Cheeky Nando's. No. Watch.
Into the waiting arms.
Again. It might take one more to dislodge the big man. A second Cheeky Nando's kick.
I said, if you get a big man stuck in there, his head ain't even move. How big his neck is.
Needs a running start. Steps into the third.
Gets it. Unbelievable into the cover. 2, 3, only 2. You had me at 2.
And we've seen time and time again that combo, where that lands, the jump off, final destination, one of the deeper implements of the toolbox come into play.
Final destination at the expense of Calvin Tankman. I don't know about that. The
Right there with
you. As he brings him up, I don't know.
I'm not doubting Dezmond Cole
Wait a minute.
for anything
wrong
ever
move.
again.
Wrong move, Dezmond Cole. This is not it.
Wants that brain buster in the worst way. Calvin Tankman. Hold on. Tankman having none of it. Bats away the right. Mixing up the strikes now. Nothing on the back fist. Popped up. Finds a back fist that time around. Quick to follow up.
Gonna package him up. Package him up. Sets him down.
Magnificent.
Center of the ring. Buffa, I can't believe it, he kicked out. Oh, look at Tankman. Tankman doesn't know. Tankman's got to think now. Very upset.
If the comfort was in Calvin Tankman's eyes before, it is gone now.
Tankman shaking his head. I think he's upset with himself right now.
He's got to be asking, what's it gonna take? How many more of those lariats or that package-style power bomb? Or has something else in mind entirely?
Dezmond grounding himself here. Keeping himself off of that vertical base. Does not want to go for the ride once again. Tankman is going to take you there whether you like it or not. Forearms
Now.
once again staggering.
Yeah, those boxing-style elbows, tie elbows.
How about that dirty boxing? Once again lays out Dezmond.
Thumb across the neck. Calvin Tankman, I gotta believe, has had enough of Dezmond Cole. Has had enough of looking at the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Wants to bring it home to Indiana. And now, hooked up, Cole out the back door.
Nicely done, floats over.
Brains him with the cyclone kick. And Cole, quick to follow up, steps off.
Tankman with ease. With ease. It's all about what he does with it. DDT from the big Buffa. Yarmouth is feeling it.
Absolutely. The hush had fallen over our Yarmouth faithful. They weren't sure. They thought Calvin Tankman might have been too much, but big Buffa, Dezmond Cole rallying back, coming in hot.
They have to do something here.
Climbs in with the kick. Calvin Tankman still defiant one more time around.
Limitless Wrestling Championship hangs in the balance. The first offense of Dezmond Cole.
Now the Yakuza kick. No, Poison Rana!
No! Die! Out of it! Out of it!
Here we go.
You gotta make
Here
that
we
cover,
go.
Dezmond! It's gonna be the jump off!
Gotta be! Get it! Jump off!
Oh, gets all of it! Into the cover, lands on him! Retains that championship belt!
Here is your winner, and still Limitless Wrestling World Champion, the Big Buffa, Dezmond Cole!
What an effort by Dezmond Cole, and he's going to get to eat the fruits of that labor.
Calvin Tankman, first off, welcome back to Limitless Wrestling. You just competed against Limitless Wrestling champion Dezmond Cole. What a hard-fought battle that was. Ultimately, Cole proving why he is a fighting champion here at Limitless Wrestling, thwarting you, but thoughts following that match?
My thoughts are I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. I talked a little bit of trash, mainly because I felt like with his energy and the way he is on his entrance, I felt a little disrespected, dancing, everything else. I felt like as a challenger, you should take me seriously, and he wasn't taking me seriously enough. But, that's some people's game plan. And I think that he proved himself tonight to not only be a fighter because, people say everybody's got a game plan until they get punched in the mouth, and I punched him in the mouth several times, and he kept getting up and fighting. And what that proves to me is there's a reason why he's the champ. There's a reason why he's a locker room leader here, and there's a reason he's the future of Northeast wrestling. Dezmond Cole is one of the best young talents I've gotten to step in the ring with. You hear a lot about it, but it's different when you see it in person. I gave him my best shot, but my anger got the best of me. I slipped up a little bit, and he capitalized, and that's what a great professional wrestler does.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure this isn't the last time we'll be seeing you at Limitless Wrestling, Tank. Thank you so much for your comments.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.